What's up, Semper Fi, brother? Dude, I am fucking pissed. I am mad. I'm gonna take some aggression out on these weights. I'm gonna load up as much as I can on that trap bar. You ever have one of those days where just like you don't say, you don't say, you just okay, you know, okay. You're thinking like the only reason why you are alive is because I am allowing you to breathe. That's what I'm thinking in my head. But on the outside, I'm like, okay, sure thing. Yeah, we'll look into that. Bob, what's up, brother? I'm doing some ego lifting, man. I'm not good mentally. I need to lift some weight. Barbell weighs 65 and change, between 65 and 70. Still need to do my run. Been putting it off for an hour now. Eric, how far you got to run? If you ever see me running, just follow me. Because something bad's following us. It's Grayson. Yo, what's up, Grayson? What's the topic or general discussion on this channel? Women are crazy, and I need to take out some anger on these weights, so I'm going to ego lift. I'm going to load up as much weight as I can on this barbell and try to blow my back out. So my kids and I, we box 3 days a week, roughly. And Mom's been hemmed up because she got in a car accident and her back's really messed up really badly. And she just says to me, I'm enrolling our daughter in rock climbing. And I'm like, the way you said that, it kind of makes it sound like you want to exclude me. She's like, no, you can come if you want to, but that's going to be our thing. You have boxing. Okay. Like, I'm not, I mean, you're hurt, so you can't participate. And then she's like, I've been trying to get you to rock climb for years and you just won't do it. I'm looking at her like, you can't drive to the store. How are you going to rock climb? Like, I'm preventing you from doing these things? What? And she's like legitimately mad at me. And I'm like, what the fuck is even going on right now? So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go lift weights. Something behind me. Yeah. Hell yeah. May I edge to thee? There's some crazy news about a YouTube called Goose Wayne. Big ol' October. Goose Wayne. Holy cow, we got a lot of people in the chat room. Yo, I'm on roids. Well, good for you. Armando? I don't want to make this a conversation about steroids, but I don't, like, what? Hold on, let me get this set in.
did you forget?
Yeah, what? You're on mine, by the way.
Oh. You're going to lose the catwalk.
Oh. So now it's my responsibility to do your chores? I just drop everything I'm doing and help you do your chores?
You said that. Okay, anyway.
Yes, I will help you do the cat box, but you're going to do it on my schedule, little one.
Okay, I just want to remind you. Hi, everybody.
Max Pilton, what's your bench press or blood pressure? What's your favorite specialty barbell? Oh, the camber bar for sure. Depth Hitler, what's up, brother? All right. I'm not mad.
Okay.
I'm mad at your mom.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go howl at her both more.
All right. Do you played Friday Night Funkin'? No, I don't know what that is. Max. Yeah, I knew you meant bench press. Right now, 405, 410. No, I figured it was a game, but I'm not familiar with it. Let's see. Chillin' gonna hit 260 5x6 front squats. That's with how deep as you go, that's pretty impressive. That's a crazy amount of volume. Mateus, I'm all right. I'm actually really mad, so I'm gonna do some ego lifting. I'm taking out my aggression on the weights tonight. Boom, 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 Friday Night Funkin'. Controls, arrow keys. Oh. I'll tell you what. I'll download it when I get done. I'm assuming I can download it. Am I into crypto? No. And I'm not. I'm too dumb to be into crypto. Why am I mad? Because women are crazy. Matt, Charles, what's your favorite specialty bar? Camber bar, by far. I don't have a favorite character in Friday Night Funkin'. I'd have to look into the game a little more. How much you lifting tonight, my friend? Jacket. The bar weighs 65 pounds. I'm going to put as much weight as I can on there. If I can get 710, 715, I'll do it. So we're going to test my strength out tonight. Hit a Lee Priest pose. Hold on, let me go get my needles. Hold on, I'm grabbing something to drink. I'll be right back. Lee Priest. Lee Priest had like the best arms in the business. I don't think I could. I think I'm doing okay for 50. So this is what? This is 335. see, 36 max. Buddy looks 30. Somebody told me the other day I look like the actor that plays Golem. I think his name's what? Something Richter. And I thought, no, okay, I can live with that. He goes, no, while he's actually Golem. That's what you look like. I'm like, oh, thanks. My bench. There's my cat. 410 pounds, roughly. I could do 415 with the football bar. Yeah, I would say gun to my head about 405, 410, right in there. Can you tell me what ego lifting is? Yes. It's where you forget about programming. You don't worry about what reps you're doing. You don't worry about what your goals are. And you put as much weight on the bar as possible to impress people that you've never met before, to satisfy your wounded inner child because someone offended you and you can't just bludgeon the crap out of them. So basically, I'm going to be a 50-year-old man-child, and I'm going to put as much weight on that bar as possible. And you military, you be buff as a Marine vet. Come on, man. What's the title of my freaking page? I know, I got facial hair. But I'm not active duty. I am a Marine, incidentally. Just to clear that up. As a matter of fact, I spent 2 hours at the VA hospital today just trying to get a prescription filled. That's where my anger started, incidentally. Is there even any weight on this bar? Should I just jump up the fuck? Yeah, let's do that. That's 565. Dad's 53, still got a six-pack, and bench press is 225 for 5 reps. That's pretty good. What's my 3 big lifts? Squat, bench, deadlift. Squats roughly 650. Deadlift 680, 685. We'll see if we can beat that tonight. Bench 405, 410. Were you in the military? Yes. And I still, believe it or not, I do have a six-pack. I'm getting surgery, by the way. That's going to get fixed. Mateus, why are you sad today? Yeah, 8 years, 6 months, Marines. 94 to 2003, 5th Battalion, 11th Marines, Romeo Battery. So, 0849. Field Artillery Fire Direction Controlman. Curly fries. I'm 18. Have any lifting advice? Yes. Start simple. Get a barbell. Do 5 lifts: squat, deadlift, bench press, barbell rows, overhead press. Just those 5, and then variations of them. Meaning, bench, you can go close grip, wide grip. That's bench, whatever. Deadlift, trap bar, conventional, sumo, whatever. That's deadlift. Do those 5 lifts. Pick a program. Any program. It could be starting strength 5x5. It could be Wendler's 531, whatever. And stay with it long enough to see results, meaning a minimum of 6 weeks. Progressive overload. You must progress. Something has to increase, either weight or reps. Usually both in tandem. Damon, you do not want to be in the Army. They might get promoted faster. They might have better gear. They might have better living quarters. They might get paid more. So what's the upside? It's just fucking cooler to be a Marine. Unless you're going to be like a Ranger or something. Then I don't know. That seems like a lot of work, though. You're sad because you're worried about me. Why? What's up? I'm worried about me, I'll tell you what. What are you worried about me about? Oh, Damon, I'm joking, by the way. I have plenty of friends that are in the Army, Navy, family members in the Air Force. Um, as long as you're pointing the guns in the same direction, you're all on the same team as far as I'm concerned. But there's just something about those dress blues, man. The ladies just line up for them. Mike Dog, how much is that? That's $565. Go lift the weight. What is my chest and arm measurement? The last time I checked my body fat, I was at 11%. As far as the rest of it goes, I have no idea. I would be surprised if my arms weren't at least 19 inches. But I could be wrong on that too. How long have you been training? I started powerlifting, competing at the age of 40, 36, 46, 16 years. I've maintained a weight class, so I purposely stay under 220. Otherwise, I could easily, very easily be 250, 260. Bruins Nation, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's the goal. I want to use every weight that I have. I got all the little change plates laying around. Benching tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan, Bob. I've been training longer than your life. God, you're making me feel old. Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, well, I've been training my whole life, but we're talking like heavy lifting. Because when I was a jarhead, we did a lot of. I didn't touch weights. I played basketball and did a lot of like obstacle course type stuff. Uh, but I used to do. I used to be a skate at skate parks. Believe it or not, vert ramps, that kind of thing. Uh, cool. I truly believe 455. Yeah, dude, if I could get 405 or even 400 in competition on record, that would be a huge milestone for me. What do I do for work? Oh wait, William Colombo, natural or fake? Yes. No, I'm enhanced. I'm not natural. And dude, I'm 50. Come on, man. Ugh. But now the question is, now this is where I don't like going off into the weeds because once you start talking about as soon as you say steroids, people automatically think of like some guy shooting like enough tren into his ass to like kill a horse. Believe it or not, uh, I advocate responsible use of exogenous hormones. Uh, Keaton, you got a question? Shoot, go. What is it? Oh, what's my favorite food? Sorry, I missed that. If you're gonna put me on an island and say you can only have this for the rest of your life, it has to be. Give me the ingredients that you use to make tacos, and I could live with that. I think. Do I watch Happy Tree Friends? Let me look that up real quick. Is that the one I'm thinking is? Happy Tree Friends. Friends. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Happy Tree Friends. That's what I thought. Yeah, that shit's hilarious. I love that show. I had to verify. Oh, I looked up Wes Watson's height for some reason, and he's not even as tall as me. I think it's because he was talking shit about the guy that got shoved. What's his name? Grizzly from the Seven. Semper Fi, brother. William Colombo. Yeah, no, anything like I try to be really transparent about what I'm using. So right now I'm cruising. I'm not competing, so I'm not taking anything except for testosterone and DHB, uh, which is like a old man steroid. Believe it or not, it gives you a lot of the benefits of trenbolone without any of the side effects. Now it's not nearly as strong, but I'm finding there's a male clinic here in Vegas that put me onto it, and I'm never gonna that's what I like. My resting heart rate is 170 what 170, that'd be bad. 120 over 70. um, I just got my blood work done and my organ markers are right across the board. They said that I actually need to cut down on sugar a little bit, but that's like just discipline. I like to eat like donuts and crap. So he said I got to stop doing that. But I take my health very seriously. Like I don't just play around. I think steroids will kill you, and I think if used irresponsibly, here's the thing: they don't kill you right away. Blood pressure is the number one killer of men, and over time, what will happen is that if you live in a hypertensive state, it will destroy your organs. So it causes like systemic organ damage across the board, and it's like a silent killer, man. And these guys, when you're young, you can get away with a few hard cycles and blast and do the trend twins thing, but like at my age, that will literally kill you. It would kill you. So steroids are very, very dangerous. And I don't advocate the just I don't want to see anybody just start taking a bunch of drugs. But what I do advocate for is if you can find something that's going to increase the quality of your life and you're working with a doctor and you're responsible about it, you make a decision and it's going to help you. You've been training 10 years and you're not making any gains. That's a personal decision, and I'm all for people like bettering themselves in whatever way they think that's going to do that. That's what I'm for. But like, no, I hate to see people just like start taking like, oh, man, you've been lifting for a year and you start taking tren. Like, come on, man, that is like super horrible. Chris Wayne, what if you use only tests? Is that enough to keep a healthy physique and stay genuinely? Yes. So, and here's the thing: you also don't need to use that much. Who's that guy that's online that sounds like Aladdin's parrot? Uh, like the Greg Douchette. He's got a pretty good physique, and a lot of that's genetics. But he's only on like 170 milligrams of test a week. Like once you have the physique, you've been like assuming you've been working out long enough to where you actually have some muscle. And if you go to some of my earlier videos on my playlists, and they're awful, they're hard to watch because I didn't know video editing very well. But when I first started this channel, I was 100% natural up to about the age of 45. And if you look at the size difference, I was still 220 pounds. It's a lot softer look. I'm not nearly as chiseled. My shoulders weren't capped like they are. But I had a reasonably decent physique, and you can almost say comparable to what I have now. So you've already got your baseline. You're training hard. You've put on some muscle. You've been maybe doing this for a few years. You will maintain that. You get to the age of 46. You won't. You don't really need to do anything. If the doctor prescribes you testosterone for hormone replacement therapy, that is all you need. You know anything other than that is like vanity. 100%. It's to satisfy the ego because I'm still want to compete as a high level power lifter. Um, and honestly, like the smart thing for me to do would be to just cut back to the very bare minimum. But I don't know. I think I'm kind of towing that line where it's like, do I need it? I could do a little less than I'm doing, but I like that I'm still making gains, and I still want to compete. I want to bust into that 1,700-pound total in the records. Right now, my highest meet totals is 1,650, and I've done way better than that in the gym. Looking well made. Thanks, Joyful. Ninja, go for it. You got a question. Mr. Olympia 2025, Gustavo. Um, Somebody said I had the genetics for bodybuilding once I get my stomach fixed, which should be in a month or two here. I might maybe do bodybuilding a little bit. I don't know. I haven't decided. It seems like a lot of work. Is Runner Boy in the chat? I have no idea. Ninja, whenever I woke up, my feet palms hurt very bad after lots of sleep. I still feel like I need more sleep. So the palms of your feet hurt, like stinging pain. Like what are we talking about? Chris, you're welcome. I hope I answered it. Mateus, you seem to be very wise and experienced. I'm a dumbass, but I try to be honest. Orals compared to injectables. Well, the only thing that so orals you have to take a lot more because it has to overcome the digestive system, and the body starts breaking that down, and then the liver filters it, so that they're usually liver toxic. Now, generally speaking, both, like say Anadrol is actually prescribed for medical use. They use it for bed patients that are for people that are bedridden so they don't lose muscle mass. If you take a prescription drug in the amount that they generally prescribe people that are bedridden, it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to be any more dangerous than Motrin. But the problem is guys take like 10 times that amount, and that is super liver toxic. Generally speaking, injectables bypass that mechanism and they're right in the bloodstream, but there's other side effects that those can have too. So, really, what it comes down to is what compound you're taking for how long and how much. But generally speaking, the way most people deploy these compounds, injectables are safer than orals for your organs, generally speaking. I feel like sleep pain. If I did the same thing here to pain, I needed more sleep. Muscle building. Josh, thank you. Jesus loves you. Yes, I agree. Um, I wonder if you have a little neuropathy going. Do your ankles swell up? What? I got a question. Why does Flippy from Happy Tree Friends have PTSD? I'm gonna look that up. First, I need to hit this weight. Now I'm getting. I still got some ego lifting to do. Oh, let me get something to drink here. Be right back. I gotta rest in between sets, but I can't rest as that long. Otherwise, you have to warm up again. Lightweight. Whew, that bar's gnarly, man. That shit's rough. How much can I pull? Well, that was 600. In competition, the most I've done is 670. And the most I've done in the garage is 715. Sweet pain, I just don't know what to do. If your feet are hurting, that suggests some kind of a neuropathy. I'm wondering, like, do you get, like, does it wake you up through the night? Joe Williams, I appreciate the concern, my friend. Can you lift 700, John? We're going to find out tonight. I was definitely I was born fat and now I'm 18, just got man boobs. Any tips for that? Ninja, come on, man. Cardio, baby, it sucks. Oh, but here, so cardio sucks, right? But you can make it fun. So that's the reason why I hit the heavy bag. I just set a timer for 3 minutes and just jab. I'm telling you what, you do that, do both sides. But like set a timer and box. Like 15 minutes of doing that, you go like 3-4 rounds. Oh man, you'll be drenched with sweat. As opposed to running on a treadmill or an elliptical or some other form of cardio. I really really like walking. Really helps. Everybody can walk no matter what their program is. Boxing, whatever, Taibo, kickboxing, cardio kickboxing. Um, or talk to my buddy over here, Runt Tyson, and he'll put you on a psychotic cardio program, and you'll want to kill yourself probably within 3 or 4 days. No, I have not looked up Flappy from Happy Tree. I'll get to that later. How old am I? 50. Did you serve in the armed forces? Yes, I'm a jarhead. I had spinal cord surgery and my legs are weak. What exercises do you recommend? Well, I had a serious back injury. Squats, 100%. Any kind of squats. As many, as often as you can, as heavy as you can go, for as much volume as you can do them for. Ass to grass squats, Jefferson curls for your back, inversion table for your back, stiff leg deficit deadlifts. Obviously, you want to do those light. How far away from surgery are you? How long have you been out of recovery? Swift Leo, crazy strong for 50. I appreciate that. I think I'm ranked one in the world right now for my age and weight in the powerlifting federations. Thank you, Samuel. Ninja, does progressive overload actually help you increase your muscle mass? It's mandatory. Mandatory. You have to progressively overload if you want to put on muscle mass. If the whole diet and other things are near perfect, it's still mandatory. Um, but here's the thing, you don't have to kill yourself. You know what I mean? Like, something has to increase. So if you're doing 5 sets of 5 right now at 225, you do that for 4 weeks, take a deload, and then go up to 230, 235. Like it doesn't have, you don't have to make huge increases, but something has to increase volume or weight, usually in tandem. So, like, what do I mean by that? So let's say you're pushing 225 for reps. How do you know when you should go up to the in weight? For me, if I can do 10 reps really easily, I'm going to bump that up to 230, 235. If I struggle doing 5 reps, I'll stay at that weight. And then you see, so I'm pushing the rep range, the amount of reps I'm doing until the reps become easy enough for me to put more weight on. So then you're back down to 5 reps and you work your way up to 10. So you put more weight on, and then you're back down to 5 reps, and you rinse and repeat. Another problem you'll run into is what's called plateauing. You do the same movement all the time, you're going to plateau. Your body will accommodate that movement. So something else has to change, whether it's your grip width, the bar you use, dumbbells or barbell, sumo or conventional. You know what I mean? Like, something has to change. So you have to change the variations up. Usually I'll stick with a variation specifically for about 4 weeks before I change something. And it could be something as simple as the width of your feet or where you put your hands on the barbell, but something's got to change. 5 months in recovery, they removed a spinal cord tumor. Thanks for the tips. Okay, so Hugo, so I'm assuming you're talking to a doctor, and like a doctor's never going to tell you to lift weights because they can't accept the liability. If he tells you to lift weights and you go hurt yourself, you could sue him. But assuming that you're okay to train, I would do, like I said, as many squats and as many variations as I possibly can. Squat being the number one exercise in everybody's program. I don't care what your sport is. I don't care what your goals are. Everybody should be barbell squatting. It'll help you pack on the most mass. Like, if I could only do one exercise for the rest of my life, it would be squats. Um, Saheen, can you do shadow boxing for us? If you tune in, I already did boxing today at the gym. I actually went to the gym and boxed. Yeah, maybe I'll do a little shadow boxing after I'm done with the deadlifts here. Can you please elaborate side races for shoulder pads? You talking to me or are you talking to Bobby? Elaborate side raise. Um, so if I was gonna do a side raise, I would want to angle myself out so that I don't lose tension on the shoulder. And then from there you can do, but Bobby's kind of right. I think focusing on the overhead press is going to give you more bang for the buck. And it's going to check a lot more boxes off of. But if you like doing isolation movements, there's nothing wrong with that. Kettlebell swings. Well, I need more context. My condolences, Keaton. Rest in peace. What did I miss? Oh, my grandma passed away today. I'm sorry to hear that, Keaton. Do I think violent rap is detrimental to African American culture? You retracted that message. I saw it. Here's what I'm going to say. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and we had, we had Wu Tang, and we had Dre, and we had Tribe Called Quest. That was real hip hop. I think modern rap is detrimental to my ears and music culture. I couldn't tell you a thing about African American culture, but I can tell you that it's really bad music. Tyson. People tell me that I don't feel like I'm that big because I try to stay under 220. But I guess I can't do the. This is the one pose I have a problem with. I guess I am. Like when I look in the mirror, I see like this small piece of crap, and I'm like, "You suck. You need to get bigger. You're a loser. Your mother hates you." How old are you, OG? 50. Stop steroid, bro. Uh, what? May God protect you from all kinds of disease and problems. John's brother. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ninja. I'd stay under 220 if you have hypertension or high cholesterol. Honestly, so for me, it's more to do with powerlifting in my weight class that I compete at. And I have people in that weight class that I'm competing against. So, uh, um, but I like to try to, it's also easier on my knees. I had a knee surgery, so staying under 220 is a lot. I'm a lot more athletic. John, body dysmorphia. Yeah, probably. I think probably. I actually see a therapist about it. Um, yeah, I would absolutely. I would say that I probably do have a touch of body dysmorphia. Uh, what's your secret to looking that good at your age? I appreciate that, but I've defiled myself historically. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Okay, not to include performance enhancing, but like recreational. Like, I eat reasonably clean, but no, I mean I stay out of the sun. That's one thing I try to do is not too much direct sunlight. What do I have on the trap bar? That's got to be 405, 565. 565, 665. 665. Let's see if we can get it. Bobby, am I counting out right? Bobby can tell you how much I have on the bar. Those guys will call me out if I misload 5 pounds. I posted that I had a 700-pound deadlift, and him and this guy named Batman like looked at it and they saw that it was actually it was 695, and they called me out in public. They're like, "No, you're wrong. It's not 700. It's 695." And I had to look at it. I'm like, "You fucking assholes!" Like, you totally ruined. I was so excited. Kyler, I would say not natty. You could ask me. Like nobody on this thread's surprised by your assessment. All right, let's do this. Kick my compressor on. Not nanny. Son, I'm the number one over 50 lifter in the world. Of course I'm not natural. Whew. But I'm also not on a lot of stuff either. When I train for competition, I take Anadrol, and I usually bump my test up. I'll switch from that compressor's annoying. From like test E or C to Sustamin, which is a mix. And I've been messing around with something called Nandro, which is an old man steroid. How much do I squat? You'll see that on Thursday, 650. You a friend of Bill W? 100%, absolutely.
Hi, Dad.
What's up, sweetheart?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Where's my Bill W book? Hold on. What you got there, kiddo?
This is something.
Show the camera.
Chantel drew this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sure they see it.
And we want to see if you can recreate it at all.
You want me to recreate it?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do specifically?
Like just recreate it in your own way somehow. But like make it like the actual picture. And then I'll come back when you're done and show Chantel, see.
Oh, you want to do some drawing tonight?
Sure, why not? Because I want you to recreate this.
Uh-huh.
I want you to recreate this. Huh? So I'm gonna go in so I can finish my homework maybe.
You're not done with your homework yet?
I still have my math paper.
All right, sweetheart, hurry up with that. I love that kid. Your daughter draws better than me. You guys are too good. She's amazing. 645. No, the bar weighs 65 pounds, Bob. So I was right. It was 665. Will that steroid show up on a drug test? I don't compete in a tested division. So the USPA and the IPL have untested and tested. And unfortunately, they don't make the distinction for guys over the age of 40, 45 who are on TRT. So even if you are on doctor prescribed testosterone replacement therapy and that's it, you still can't compete in the tested division. And they were debating letting them, but there was too much wiggle room for abuse, being able to kind of, cheat the system. So I have to compete in the untested division, which I usually did anyways, because that's um, most of the meets in town were in the untested division. So even as a natural, I was still competing and beating those guys. Uh, Ninja, I'm actually from Pakistan, bro. Whenever you came, I'll share your tea. I would love to come visit you. I've been the closest I've been to you is Jordan. We did some training out there with their military. I got to see Petra. That was pretty cool. But I never not made it to Pakistan. I would love to come visit you. What is my favorite workout? Tyson Mortem. Are you asking me what program or what do we do? Like, let's get a little more specific. That one motivated guy. What have you learned over the years of lifting? Number one, tempo. Slow down the descent. And number two, we're all brothers, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how much you lift or what you look like. Oh, it's all about the journey, baby. It's more about the people you meet along the way than it is about the weight on the bar. Do these pills affect erections? What pills are we talking about? Lots of pills, lots of things affect erections. Some good, some not so good. uh, the pills that you take. Whoa, my comments. Where did it go? What pills do I take? Uh, the ones you take. Aspirin, Tylenol? Why do I don't understand? Like I don't take pills. Favorite muscle group to work out? My muscular buttocks, baby. I don't know. I like barbell lifting. I don't really have a favorite. Squat, bench, deadlift. I love them all equally. Yeah. I think what Jaga's insinuating is that I don't know. What are you insinuating? Like, just ask me. You can ask me what I take, but the pills I take, like what the Tylenol, Motrin. Yeah, I take steroids, but they're not pills. As a matter of fact, does that look like a pill to you? 300 milligrams test C, 4 shots per week. Your opinion on TRT? So I like that you're splitting it up. That's actually a really good idea. 300 seems like a lot. That's like anything above 200 is kind of pushing into a cycle, but I don't know your blood work. As long as your metrics are good, so blood pressure, most important. Uh, and then, of course, you're getting your blood work done, checking your liver, enzymes, cholesterol, things of that nature, triglycerides. As long as your health markers are in range, you can take 300 milligrams of test for ever, provided those metrics are in range. Once you start getting high blood pressure, now you're doing damage to your body, and that's when you need to like look at doing something different. But as long as your doctor's giving you clean bill of health, you can do tests forever. Uh, 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 How do I up my energy to do this? Lord have mercy, I'm telling you, that is the age-old question. But I will tell you something I take that is legal Innovative Science Nutrition is a multivitamin, but it's got citrulline, arginine nitrate, arginine AKG, arginine HCl, arginine ethyl ester, and L-citrulline. These basically are, they give you an insane pump, but they also work great as like a pre-workout without caffeine in it. And then I drink coffee. And that's pretty much it. As far as like getting more energy, well, you tell me, man. Life is tiring. I'm in jail right now. I use water bags that weigh about 80 pounds each. That's a lot. You can get a lot done with that. And I'm sorry you're in jail, but making the most of the circumstances, you can do a ton of stuff with a towel and body weight. Johnny, hi from Brazil. 2,000 milligrams per DL. Nanograms per deciliter. 2,000 nanograms per deciliter. I don't know my conversions. So I don't know how to convert that. Do you like the trap bar? Yeah, it's a good way to cheat. So I mean, it's not as big of a commitment as a conventional deadlift. It's a little easier to get under. The handles are 4 inches higher, but it's just fun. It's fun to just put as much weight as you can on there and just go ham. Hi, just asking. My age is 18 and my height is 6'3". Is what okay? Yeah, I mean you're tall. You're taller than I am. I'm missing a comment here. Kodiak, what makes the chest bigger? Stretch. Working out from that maximum stretched position. As far as you can go. Stretch those pectoral muscles out. Stretch. And live in that range. So dumbbells, as deep a stretch as you can. Camber barbell, stretch. And then, of course, weight. Stretch and weight. Go as heavy as you can, as often as you can, and increase the weight over time. Stretch. Tempo, slow down. This is for any lift you guys do. Any lift. Slow tempo, slow down, fire off. As much force as possible on the way back up. Slow, 1, 2, 3, stretch, down. Same with squats. Bing, 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 boom. Now in competition, you'll see us go down and up. That's what we're trying to do as much weight as possible. But if you want to get big quads, slow going down, fast going up. Throughout the years of training in your life, did you ever feel a decline of strength performance? And if you ever do you recall the time? Yes, when I was 45 years old. And that's when I decided to go on testosterone. It was 100% natural. And I I stopped loving everything. Life sucked. I didn't want to train. I still forced myself to train, but it was half-assed. Beautiful wife. Never once thought she was unattractive, but I just wasn't interested. I just wanted to sit out here and watch YouTube videos. And a buddy of mine said, "You should get your blood work done, dude. You're getting up there in age." And I went on test, and I'm telling you, 2 weeks later, I felt like a 20-year-old. So yeah, that's. But yeah, no, I ran into a wall, man, where it's just like. But there's been periods of time in my life where even with powerlifting, so you can usually tell when you're overtrained. And this happens right before competing sometimes, where it just sucks. You don't want to do it anymore. You don't enjoy it. And the only reason why you're still doing it is because you have that anvil hanging over your head. If I got to compete, I'm already into it this far. I'm not going to stop now, but it just sucks. You don't sleep right. You're catching colds because you're tanking your immune system. It's just everything, it just turns into a grind. And when that happens, do something different. That's why I started boxing with the kids. Take up a different sport. Change the way you lift. If you go heavy, go light. Just have some fun. Like if whatever you're doing, if you don't enjoy it, and especially with training, just go to the gym with the intention of just having fun. If it's doing curls in the mirror next to the pretty ladies, whatever, just enjoy yourself. Get a different perspective. Do something entirely different. If you do barbell, do machines. If you do machines, try barbell squatting. Like change it up, because you can always go back to the way you were doing things. Does trap workouts help with trimming the neck, mainly the back of it? Not in my experience. Like, what are you trying to trim? Like, are we talking about like body fat, or are you trying to build muscle? Majority of lifting has been towards hypertrophy and bodybuilding, and now I'm slightly shifting towards strength training. Here's the thing that says he. Uh, I've been lifting for 2 years now, and majority of lifting has been towards hypertrophy and bodybuilding, and now slightly shifting towards strength training. Bobby can tell you, but the overlap, it's pretty much you're already doing it. It's you can do both. I do strength and hypertrophy all the time. You sometimes in the same workout. Uh, Max bench is around 280, but now I can get to. How can I get to that 315? So for me, and we're all different. Like I'm genetically, like if I didn't train at all, if I didn't work out, I'm a pretty stocky dude. I was always pretty muscular. Um, from and my arms are, I've got the right proportions for benching, so I changed it to where I started benching 3 times a week for about 4 weeks. Um, you might, I don't know. Bench is a tough one for a lot of people, but generally speaking, the first thing I would try is increasing the frequency of your benching, and for a short period of time. You don't want to do it for more than like 4 to 6 weeks because then you run the risk of injuring yourself. Mm, Doesn't all that weight affect the way you fight? Well, I was a shitty fighter before I had all this weight, so it can't make me any worse. No, no, I don't think so. As long as you maintain flexibility and you train, like the big thing about muscular dudes and fighting is they don't have the cardio; they gas out, so they can't go 3 rounds. They're usually done by the first round, and all the more muscle mass you have, the more the oxygen and all nutrients and all that shit you need, lactic acidosis. So yes, um, but if you've seen heavyweights, 400 pounds of fat is no difference than 400 pounds of muscle. The only thing the difference is that 400 pounds of muscle is going to make that guy that's fighting the 400 pounds of fat dude is way stronger. Now, in my case, since I weigh 220 pounds, if I get in the ring and somebody is usually going to be a giant or a tall guy, so that's a problem. No, I don't. As long as your cardio, that's a myth. Oh, it's not a myth because like a lot of guys that are big think they can fight, and then when they get into a fight, they realize, like, especially if they go up against a guy that is trained to fight, and they get their ass beat. Uh, it usually comes down to your cardio, your ability to like you have no wind. You're doing the endurance for it. So that is very true. But if you train cardio, if you're training 3 days a week and you're sparring all those times and you're hitting the heavy bag, every day when I get up, I'm hitting the heavy bag. It's like I can go 3 solid rounds, and even that's not a lot by like a fighter's standards, but it's pretty good for a 50-year-old dude. Like most guys my age they can't hang with me, whether they're big or not. Liberty, what's up, brother? Sarah, Sarah Frost, what's your split? I don't have a split. I do squat, bench, deadlift, and then I center my exercises around those 3 lifts. So usually on deadlift day, I'll do rows, pull downs, that kind of thing. On bench, I'll do push ups, dips, whatever. Squat is going to be like overhead press, maybe some like sissy squats, body, whatever goes with squats. Normally, squats are a workout by themselves. But I don't know if you really call that a split. It's more of a schedule, so it's a rotation. What's your breakdown for the week when you say time to get some cardio in? So, are we generally speaking? I lift weights like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I lift weights 3 days a week. And the days I'm not lifting weights, we go to artist boxing gym and we box 3 days a week. Um, I don't have that on film because he won't let me film in that gym, but I can assure you we're doing some pretty heavy cardio during those 3 days. Why are you gay? I don't know, man. I can't help it. Just don't tell my wife. She'd be really disappointed. Hold on, I got you something to drink. I'll be right back. All right, I waited too long again, guys. I'm taking too long a break in between these sets. It's only gay if your dicks touch. uh, no, that's a vape. I have a vape back there. Yes, I do vape. Okay, kill me. Touching tips. MOS, 0844, Field Artillery Fire Direction Controlman. I appreciate that. What's the belt do? So it's like a second set of abs. So what you're supposed to do is you get the belt to about 2 fingers, roughly. And when you're squatting, deadlifting, you squeeze into the belt. And it creates a core, a second core. Now, generally speaking, that's going to prevent you from getting back injuries. It's not guaranteed. You can still hurt yourself. But if you've got a tight core, chances are you're not going to injure yourself. And most people can lift more with a belt on, significantly more. Now, when you get to, I don't really know how that works, to be honest with you. I'm not sure why you can, but you can. You on gear? What's your diet? Yes and shit. Mostly eggs. Yeah, I'm on. God, you're like the 10th person to ask me this. Hold on, let me do this lift, and I'll tell you. So every 15 minutes, somebody asks me what I can bench. So if somebody watches this video from beginning to end, I will have answered that question 10 times. I've had about 10 people ask me what steroids I take. So I've answered that same question about 10 times now. It's like, I wish YouTube had a way to, like, if you ask a question, it would just hit a link and it take you right back to where I said it the last time. shit. That was 705 pounds I just lifted. Bob, verify that for me. 65. Yeah, I just deadlifted 705 pounds. Phew. Phew. It's getting heavy. No, it's not a PR, dude. I did about a year ago. I did 715, I think. Do I suffer from lower back pain? Yes. But not from powerlifting. I got in a bad accident when I was a jarhead. I had 48 stitches in my back. And I've lived my entire life with it. So it doesn't even matter if I lift. As a matter of fact, the worst thing I could do is sit. Like if I sit for long periods of time. Do I use Rustam? Do I use steroids? Yes. 20 kilogram. Yeah, right around there. My kilogram math is terrible. Am I a powerlifter? Yeah, one of the best. For my age and weight, I'm ranked #1 in the world right now. All federations. How long have you been on gear, and has there been any major issues? Yes and yes. So, I went on test when I was right before I turned 46, so 4 years. I usually do Anadrol for competition for about 8 weeks, and normally in between I'm just on test and DHB. I was using Mastrone for a while to cruise. So I try to take as little as possible in between competitions. I did try Trenbolone for 2 weeks, and it's amazing stuff. It works, but I was literally like going crazy. Like I was getting insane. I found things were really annoying me. Like people leave the cabinets open, and I would just have this like this murderous, like, whoa, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? Like I didn't have any outbursts, thank God, but I could tell like I was an emotional mess and I wasn't sleeping, and I was like, no. So we got off of that stuff. So, but it works. Like I immediately felt stronger. But now the heaviest thing I will do is up to a meet. I take 50 milligrams of Anadrol a day up until right a week before. I'll bump that up to 100. And then in between competitions, I take about 200 milligrams a week of testosterone and 200 of DHB. And that's like an old man mix.
Let's hang out.
What's up, Della? I do drink kombucha, and it's gross.
What?
Kombucha's disgusting.
Something is wrong with you.
There's a lot of things wrong with me.
Kombucha tastes good.
What would you say our diet mostly consists of?
My diet would be candy. Your diet would be donuts or cookies. What?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get surgery on that. So I have what's called diastasis recti, and that's a split in the abdominal wall, as you can see, right there. We're gonna sew that together. That is a physical condition.
Guys, I have a tail.
But I do have, you are right though. I do actually get the bloating, but that's two different things. I think it's not unusual for guys over the age of 50 to get bloating. People look at steroids. Shut the fuck up. First of all, human growth hormone causes that, and I've never tried that before. I've never abused insulin. And you have to be on a lot of gear for a long time. I've literally been on for like, what, 4 years? No, I've always had this issue. But now I'm getting it fixed.
Thank you.
She's a furry, or is that a costume?
It's a costume.
I hope you're not a furry.
I'm not a furry. I do like it. It's very fluffy. What's your cycle, Tart?
I just answered that. Did I not just tell you what my cycle was? And I did again. I'm not saying it anymore. You know what? Here, we'll just go with this. I take as much steroids to kill an elephant.
W
We'll
dad, L furry daughter. I'm not a furry.
Oh, like somebody, he said I just joined. Like I literally just answered that question. Right now I'm on 200 milligrams of test a week and 200 milligrams of DHB.
I'm not a furry.
Josh, what's up, brother? All right, sweetheart. Don't hijack the stream, please.
What?
No, you said what? I just said what? Don't hijack the stream, please.
I'm not going to.
You literally have your face in front of the camera.
I didn't take with the whole camera.
Your preference, what would be the preference of getting on gear? Serious answer. I was 100% natural until the age of 45. 100%. Like, as in never tried a steroid in my life. Didn't even take creatine. Not for any reason other than I'm lazy and I just couldn't be bothered to mix drinks up in the morning. I didn't even take vitamins. I started getting serious about my health, and that includes testosterone. I would say push yourself as far as you can naturally. And if you have serious goals, if you have a goal, you want to be the best at something, you're competing at powerlifting, you're whatever, Olympic weightlifting. If you have a goal and steroids align with that and they push you over that edge, then there's nothing wrong with that. If it improves the quality of your life, if it makes you feel better, whatever your reasons are, have a reason. Don't just get on steroids because there's too much downside to it. And if you're going to do it, please, for the love of God, get a doctor involved. And I can totally do a podcast on that.
I wasn't a fox for Halloween. I just got this because I'm obsessed with werewolves.
Like, when are you going to lift it? I'm taking a break. I just did 705 pounds. I usually take like 5-10 minutes in between lifts.
I'm not a furry.
I took tests once when I was young. I was like an Energizer bunny. Yeah, dude, this stuff works. You know?
I'm not a furry.
And a little goes a long way. That's the other thing. If any of you guys are thinking about steroids, a little goes a long way. Smallest efficacious amount. Any heart problems from the cycles? No, I monitor my heart. I actually literally have a heart blood pressure monitor that I check every day. My blood pressure is 120/70 at the age of 50. I'm very serious about that's the biggest killer of men is blood pressure, and steroids causes high blood pressure, high cholesterol, triglycerides. It messes your endocrine system up. Like, it could screw up a lot of stuff. So, but as long as you're working with a doctor or a professional,
it's the whole from last time.
And you're I don't know. I'm not really appreciating you interrupting me today for some reason. I don't mind you hanging out, though.
Ah! It's gonna destroy me.
You know me. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, I was asking a serious question, and I'm trying to give him a serious answer. And,
Okay. I'm gonna go read the
what do you
other
got there,
comments.
anyways?
This is the Hulk ring.
Where did it go to?
This is absolutely just a ring.
Oh, okay.
Little green light flashing. I'm gonna read y'all comments. Zuck, mind your
Here kinda
business.
scares me now. Well, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. Good answer.
Can you do 1 minute
Not
dead
ruled out.
hang?
I'm 29. Not ruled out. Well, yeah, so yeah, no, it's a personal decision. You know, it's like I don't look as anything as good or bad. What?
Trump.
Am I voting Trump? Yeah, yes. Is there an alternative? Even if you weren't a Republican, you can't. Well, that's a totally different subject.
You healthy, man. W.
I'm reasonably healthy. I think I'm doing pretty good for 50.
Good man. W. I wish I was buff.
Well, get buff then. What's stopping you? What's holding you back?
Wear a bra.
Talk to me.
Wear a bra, Dad. Okay, because I had blood clots and that caused me a heart attack after running a marathon. Thought it might be.
No. Careful, sweetheart. I can read it right here.
Oh. I just got registered to vote. Yes.
Well, you know, Antonio, it's unfortunately like.
How much do you weigh?
A lot of guys I know, man, they turned themselves into the science projects and they didn't really monitor their health markers. And that's unfortunate that happened. I don't know. It's like, this is where I always say, like, I am not a doctor. Like, you're listening to a dumbass workout in his garage. Asking about my weight? I've answered that question like 800 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What's your favorite muscle group?
Where are you weighing in at, and are you at least 6 feet? No, hell no. I'm 5'9" and 3/4, almost 5'10". I weigh 220 pounds.
You do any drugs?
You do any drugs? Did I? Well, like recreational, or what are we talking about?
Furry con.
Just my daughter. She's insistent on trying to bomb the stream. All right, sweetheart.
Can I put some
Are you done with your homework?
Yeah, I finished. Dad, can I put some more weight on this? I want to try.
Do a pull-up, 1 sub. You want to see me do a pull-up? Is that what you're calcium?
Yeah, who wants a pull-up and then you get a sub, Dad?
Isaac Garcia, hello.
Yay. Hello.
You just want 1 pull-up?
He's crazy good.
Like, how long do you want me to hold it for?
Dude. Do a flip.
I can do those all day.
Do 15 pull-ups. Do 120 pull-ups.
Yeah.
Kids A who have God bless.
Do me a favor. Go ask Mom.
He asked you married.
Any question. Go ask her something.
Okay.
I'm a Marine, brother. We do pull-ups. Push pyramids. Ever done them? Yes. Thank you for the sub, though. I appreciate it. A lot of trust in those bars not falling over. You know what? Look, this thing is... I've had this for a long time. And... She's, you know... the reason I keep that half rack is it's got that badass cable attachment in the back. It's got a nice 2-to-1. And it's like, it's just nice. It's nice to have that.
I did it.
All right.
I didn't know what to ask her, so I just said, what's your name?
Where am I from? Vegas. Well, I'm from Chicago originally, Illinois. But I live in Las Vegas. Bro is 50 years old, more concerned about a YouTube stream. Hey, Doc, come here. Okay.
Happy.
Bro is 50 years old and more concerned about a YouTube stream more than about her daughter.
Hold up, wait a minute.
So he's saying I'm 50 and I'm more concerned about the stream than I am you.
You're just annoyed by me.
A little bit tonight. So
Yay, I did it.
What would you say to that?
No. I would say he spoils me too much.
Do we spend any time together?
A lot.
Who's like my best friend?
Me.
So, Leonardo, You can eat a dick, dude.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Gobble on a big old veiny one.
She's a furry.
Do you miss serving, Dow Kinners? Yeah, I do. I miss the romantic notion of serving. Like you think about the fun stuff, like the stuff going to the range or being deployed or out on the boat. But then you think about like field day and cleaning your room and scrubbing toilets and like, standing in formation, freezing your butt off. Dow, an adult is allowed time away from the kids sometimes. Yeah, I know that was honestly. I don't take it. I don't take exception to too many comments. Guys bag on me all the time. They make fun of like me, but whatever. I don't care about that. But like my daughter's my road dog. Like we do everything together.
He teaches me how to draw, and I like it.
So chew on it.
Lightweight.
Ego lifting with rubber weights. This is what I always say, Danny Wavy. People have accused me of fake weights. And I said, but my records are real, so eat it. What do you mean rubber? Like, so you're saying like a 45-pound rubber weight is somehow less than a 45-pound steel weight? Is that what you're going to type that on the screen? Are you going to go with that? Is that your final answer? Like bumper plates don't count? What? I've heard this argument before. Oh, the guy's got bumper plates, it doesn't count. Are you retarded? Did you ride the short bus?
I think those are real. My back hurts.
Bro, are you attracted to men?
Should I bring Mom out here?
Yeah, don't tell Mom. Shh.
He's lying to you all. He's lying. And I know it.
Brad Pitt, he's a pretty man.
He loves Mom very much.
That Ziz guy? Yes, rubber is lighter than steel. Tell me you have a sub 100 IQ without telling me you have a sub 100 IQ.
Can I steal some of your weights? This is too easy.
If I can lift this, you can have all. If I can't lift this, you can have all of them.
I don't need all of them. I just need a couple of the front ones.
I need to get my head right. Let me get in this space.
Okay, I'll sit on your chair and read comments. Come on, get it! Yeah, go get Mom. You're saying you want me to go get my mom? Dad? How do you feel about this? They said to go get Mother.
No, we'll leave her alone.
Okay. Dad said to leave her alone. Sorry, I can't. Hola. How did you start off working out? Are you a furry? I'm not a furry, okay? Hey, Charlie. Just wanted to say you have amazing content that I love watching your channel. Keep at it. Yeah. Is somebody Japanese? I don't understand that. Hi.
What do you not understand?
You are a furry.
That looks like
Tell your dad to oil up. Oil up. Don't disrespect the little
Hey,
girl like
looking's
that.
free, but touching costs you.
What's your favorite trend?
That's Korean. Yeah, I wasn't sure because honestly, I need glasses.
I'm not a furry.
I can't
Stop.
tell. Mind Spark, Semper Fi.
Chat is wild.
Leave the poor girl alone, you Muppets. Oh, she can take it. She's like her dad. Like the kids made fun of you at school for wearing the little fox ears that one day, and did you change out of them?
No, I went back and I meowed at them. Her reading ability is better than somebody else. I read like a 4th grader. I'm not that good. Hey, girl.
No, one thing we realize is that If you're
Okay.
gonna be nerds like us, people are gonna make fun of you.
You're such a chat. You are. I'm not a furry. Okay. P Diddy's
Yeah.
favorite.
They're just calling you a furry because you're reacting to it. And to be fair, you kind of do look like a furry. I'll be honest with you.
I guess, but
Well, don't furries wear like the whole suit though?
yeah, I just have the ears and tail because I'm obsessed with werewolves and I really wanted it, and also because I changed my favorite color to
It's
red.
on the live. Hey, what's up, Matt?
How many hours of sleep do you get, Gen X?
How many hours? Not, dude. My sleep is horrible. But I get up at 3 in the morning. I'm at work usually by 5 o'clock.
Thank
By
you.
the time I get them home from school, we go boxing or I train. I try. And what time is it now? Oh, it's only 7.
Thank you very much, Oakley 35, because I am not a furry.
No, she's not allowed to be a furry either. I would never tell my daughter or my son what they can or can't do.
Does your dad do
But I think
crystals?
it's a dad. It's my duty to put
It's
my
the
foot
tail.
down if they want to start being furries. Like that's just.
Yeah, furries are scary, Limo. Let's not pretend. Whoever's calling her furry is a predator. Thanks! Howdy! Yes, she is not. Thank you.
You know, I
Stop
haven't
changing
had
it.
this discussion with you, Della, but there's like a reason why kids don't interact with streams.
Good night, stay safe.
And that's something like,
Hi.
you know, we do need to like watch out. Like you really shouldn't. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Alright.
All right, let me lift this.
Real OG respect. He does
Duh.
how in...
Done.
What?
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I want to
Get
be
out
able to
of
record this.
Does everybody watch my father because he's a
All
weirdo?
right, you don't need to do that. I don't even know.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, that's a PR.
Let's go! Now give me some of your plates.
Whew.
I only need like 2.
That's 720, baby.
Can I have some of your little plates now?
Whew.
Anything?
That's a lifetime PR right there.
Can I make your
Holy shit.
Can I make your 720, 700? Not exactly, but still. Guys, watch this! I did this last time. I can do it again.
Oh, Tina, this hour. Do you do crystal? No, I used to though. When I got out of the service, I went through a phase where I got messed around with drugs for a couple of years. But I've been sober since 2013.
LMAO. I get you.
Quadruple my body weight, 246, 20, 40, 60. It's over 3 times my body weight.
So can
Whew.
I steal your little plates?
Yeah.
Yay.
Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes. Although it's been a while. Good stuff, OG. Thank you.
I just need like.
How do you balance with time JT Harwell, how do you balance with time management and sacrifice? It's tough. It really is. So the thing is like I found that I try to involve my family in as much as what I do as possible. Like when we go training boxing, I'm the only dad out there that trains with the kids. It's just like right now, my wife's probably there going, you know, he's gonna spend all the time in the garage. He's not gonna come hang out with me. So I'm like, all right, I gotta wrap it up and get in there. And I could very easily sit in this garage all night long by myself and be perfectly fine. But I don't know, just time management is one of those things where you just gotta like. Normally, workouts don't take this long. If I wasn't talking to you guys, I would have had this done in 45 minutes.
Yeah, but he's cuckoo man, so he takes forever.
D Wavy, I'd probably outlift you though. Well, there's a lot of guys that can outlift me. I didn't even finish first in my weight class last year at Worlds. I got beat. I finished second. But I would say that not too many people come with receipts. Guys be like, I bench more than you. I'm like, yeah, you got a video of it? No? Okay.
Ew. Oh god, my ears.
Got any tips? I would hope you lift more than me. I'm a 50-year-old man. Guys in the open division, their totals to finish the same as mine are like 400 to 600 pounds more than me. So like where if I have a 1650 and that puts me at second in the world for 50 years old, 220, I wouldn't even place in the open division. You're looking at guys that have 2,000, 2,100 pound totals at the same weight class. John Hack, he's in the 220 weight class. What did he finish with? 2,500 pounds? Thanks, Josh.
I want to be able to hang off it. Just a little bit.
Oh, we love the trolls, man. I don't mind them.
What are trolls?
Oh, they clean the bench for us. Well, yeah, yeah. Ass is a mile off the bench. I think I know who you're talking about. Creatine. Creatine's like one of those no-brainers. Everybody should take creatine. It just works. It's been studied. It just works really good. Oh, they're calling you a furry again.
Oh man. Oh my god, my ears.
If you had a life or a wife, you'd be in the garage lifting weights too. You know, my wife's usually my training partner, but she got injured in a car accident, so she just got a surgical consult today. They're gonna fix her hip. Hopefully, normally we train at the gym together though. No, she's not a furry. She's just got this costume.
You know, I don't feel hurt by the word furry. Sometimes I do get called that.
You wear a lot of costumes though.
I do.
Yeah, we do. This is just your wolf guard. Is this fox or wolf?
Wolf. Okay. Ow! Ah. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is.
What do I do for work? Commercial construction. I'm the Las Vegas area safety manager, so I run all the jobs in Vegas for Southwest Steel. All right, so it's 7:56. I can either get off now, or I could load up a dumbbell if you guys want to see how much I can row with one hand without straps.
Another one. Another one. Another one. What's everybody saying? Go get.
Where's Jake
Go
at?
and
I
get
can't
me.
see him. I'm not keeping up with his comments. Or are you
Lift it
all
again.
natural? No, I'm not all natural.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Movie shorts. What's up, brother?
I need
All
one more, Father. That's all I need.
100.
Wait, I haven't taken off this.
I need the tens. Well, let's see. So 100.
This is a 4.5.
Oh, you can have it. That's a 10.
Really?
That weighs 10 pounds, yeah.
Oh.
You can have those. You can take them off.
Well, I only gonna make one for each side, Dad. Oh, hey. Well, I guess I'll try the 2 10s. Because I have the same amount right now. So I'll start adding these. These are my next. And then I add the little one. And then I'm gonna put.
Are you like a MMA narrating everything you're doing? You don't need those.
Well, I want it.
But you don't need it though.
Yeah, but okay, fine. I'll trust my father because he's done this before. This thing really likes me. I don't need it. Hi everybody. So right now he's loading up that thing.
All right, so you don't need to narrate.
I know. And when he's done, I'm gonna do a pull-up thing. Ooh.
70. What, 145? Let's start with this.
Let's go, Father. Let's go. That would crush my toe. Peter Griffin. I like your name. Yeah. You don't need to name it. Dang man, that's heavy. Hello? How much is he carrying? Hello?
40. That's 150.
Shut up, Chandler. Lightweight. How much is that? It's 150. Oh yeah, bro. Nice job. I want to see what you can curl. Not bad for a 50-year-old Marine. I want you to curl how much you can curl. One arm curl. This guy is running from someone. They said that you're running from someone.
Running from someone?
Yeah. His ex. Well, anyone's saying
Running from mama.
He is a loser. I don't care.
Anyone
Kinda
say
feel
she's Furry's a
fucking
loser?
demon.
You know, sweetheart,
What?
if you weren't out here, they wouldn't be calling you that.
What?
I'm just saying.
No, I don't care
You
anymore.
okay? Okay.
I mean, people are defending me, yay, but honestly, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
What does the belt do when you put it on? Keeps your pants up. No, it acts as a second set of abs. So you expand into the belt. It just keeps your core tightened, which will prevent injuries. It's mostly a safety thing. It does help you lift more. It will. I don't know why. I don't know what the mechanism is for lifting
Do you
more.
count your calories?
Now, if you're talking about this belt, it's because I got a split in my abs, and I wear this for just extra layer protection.
Do you count your calories?
Yes.
I just started and I barely curl 25. You're a major inspiration.
Yes, and I also do steroids. However, I've answered this question more times than I want to at this point. 200 milligrams of test plus 200 milligrams of DBH a week.
Do you use any steroids? Hello.
Tips for getting from 250 to 315.
Colin Chambers.
Tempo, slow the weight, and frequency. Increase bench days 2 to 3 times a week. That's without knowing what your bench program looks like. Like if you really are serious about getting a bigger bench,
You done lifting the main
I would need
weights,
to
my
know what
friend?
your program is. Like how many sets.
Hello, Danny Wolf. I like your name.
Danny, what's up? Love you, brother. Is he here? Where is he?
He's the guy that said hello.
Oh, there he is. Any lasting mad damage from the crystal days? Possibly. I still have all my teeth. I don't, dude. I haven't messed around with any of that stuff since God 2013. What is that? 12 years?
Okay, person
No,
that
13.
named themselves Peter Griffin. I like your name. It's funny. Hi, sweetie.
2013, 2023. So 11 years. 11 years. Not bad, Brando. Not much volume, just heavy work. Going heavy's cool, but I think what I tell guys that are trying to get their lifts up is to stop focusing on the top end and work on the rep ranges. Meaning, like, instead of a 1 rep max, push your 3 to 5 rep max and try to increase that number, because your 1 rep max will go up with it.
Dad, how much is this on the barbell?
It's a lot easier to add reps to a 5 rep max than it is to a 1 rep max. Think of it like that. Like, say you're at your 1 rep max and you're struggling to put 5 pounds on, you have to increase in order to progress. So in order to progress, you're going to be doing your 1 rep max non-stop until you injure yourself. Whereas if you back that off to like between 5 and 8 reps, it's easier to chuck on 5 pounds or do more reps. Does that make sense? That's why these guys that max out every week don't ever get anywhere. You've been watching them for 3 years bench the same amount. You can't put a significant enough amount of weight on a 1 rep max to progressively overload if that's all you're doing. If that makes sense. You having a seizure?
No. I have a question. How much weight is on here?
Where?
This thing that I'm pulling. It's hard to pull what I
10, 20, 30, 40, 55.
55.
Yeah, so how much do you weigh?
I weigh 55.
So you should be able to hang in the air. So now, how come you can pull it down? Why is that? Why do you think that is?
Because I'm also 55.
Because this is a 2-to-1 mechanical advantage. So now,
Jeez. Ooh.
now try it.
Okay.
You stand on the weight.
Well, no, thank you.
Stand on the weight. Try it. Just jump up there and grab it. Look at it. Good. Now it's a swim tube.
Oh God, I don't like that.
Now it's a 1-to-1 mechanical advantage. So before, what does that mean?
It was easier.
1-to-1, meaning that weight to you was the same. Hi, sweetheart. So with the single pulley, it's a 2-to-1 mechanical advantage, meaning that
Curl.
you're doing half the weight.
Oh. Dad, they want you to curl. Earlier they were doing that.
Oh, I'm not doing curls. I'm almost done, guys. I'm just finishing up here. I want to see how much I can hold on this dumbbell.
Hello. Well, now they don't want you to do curls. Whoa, you look strong. And so it's nothing serious. Everything then. What does that mean? I'm stronger than Ethan Noble and how much is that? Person asked again.
170.
This person asked American? I don't know their name, but 11. German? He's American. It means your dad loves you. Ooh. That's heavy. You sound cute. Thanks. German. Ah. He's American. American. America. Florida? He is Popeye. Your dad is really strong. Tell your dad you're very proud of him. I am. What do you do?
She's my best friend.
What do I need to get my biceps bigger? I hit them hard. I am hitting them too hard. Bro can lift. Germany.
Biceps.
Your muscles are huge.
So, what do most people do wrong? They do curls, right?
Love from India.
Your bicep head starts here and ends here.
Just a cool guy.
You need to stretch.
F India.
So if you're going to do biceps, you need to get it into a stretched position. I like to do lots of pull downs and pull exercises.
How can I work out my toe beans?
Huh?
How can I work out my toe beans? Them rods kicking in. Your dad, awesome. I can lift that with both my arms. Thanks, chat.
I love how people say them rights kicking in like that's an insult. You know what I mean? Oh, he does steroids. Oh my god. Like I don't actually see it as a bad thing.
Bobby forever blocked me on Instagram, bro. English pronunciation good. Sense.
Why did he block you?
Working out. It's
Cade Miller.
Cade Miller.
So Cade Miller, what's your story? Them roids kicking in. I got him.
How long did you serve for?
What are you just saying? Just say it. Say something, like actually make a point.
How do steroids work? Don't you have to take stuff to counteract any negative or side effects?
Bruce Willis.
I have no
I
idea.
can live with that. Yeah, my wife says I look like Bruce Willis when I wear a fedora.
Block me. What?
No, I don't block anybody.
Appreciate the advice, Natty till not Natty.
Hello from Korea. To Korea.
Get me. Say hello.
Gotta get on that test, bro.
God.
If you're 50 look, I make no apologies for being on anything. Like I'm 50 years old. I'm still competing. I'm still doing the things I love.
What do you use for steroids?
I take, again, for the 15th time now, I take 200 milligrams of test a week, 200 milligrams of DHB.
Listen to this. I'm 14.
I should just post that. Can I post that comment?
I'm 14 and I bench press 220. Is that good? Nothing. Really, just
Yes, that's actually outstanding. Anybody that can bench more than their body weight is legitimately strong. If you get on drugs at the age of any, like that, you're retarded if you go on steroids and you have not like maxed out your natural capacity.
Dad, hi. Say my name and I'll sub. Jerry Jarmello. Jerry Jarmello?
Wait, where's the comment? It doesn't scroll.
I'll find it on this one.
Oh.
Right here, Dad. Hi, say my name and I'll sub.
Jerry Jeremiah. Jerry Jeremiah. Jerry, what's up? Bando Benelli. I don't believe you. What do you not believe?
You get shredded in the kitchen. I can bench my body weight for 15 reps. I weigh 140 and I bench
that's
145.
good. If you can bench your body weight for 15 reps, that's incredible. So for me, I have to do 220. I can do I just actually did this the other day. I did 225 for 23 reps.
Perfect. Take off my ears. Yeah.
I want to live to see 18. I want you to live to see 18. How much do I bench? Right now, around between 405 and 410. SARMs, I don't know much about SARMs. I've been doing a lot of research on it. I got my wife on peptides because of her injuries. SARMs kind of, I don't know. So my wife's a microbiologist. Well, she's studying to be a microbiologist, and I was heavy into chemistry, so we both know how to read and interpret research papers. So, and it depends on what SARM you're talking about. But from what I can tell, they just don't have enough. They don't have enough. They don't have any human studies on them, and that's the big concern. Like I like the idea of SARMs. Like they target the receptors specifically, but a lot of them, from what I've read, have worse side effects than actual steroids, and there's without the upside. So it's almost like why would you take a research compound when you don't know what you're doing to yourself, not get as good of results, and be potentially hurting yourself worse? You know what I mean? MK677. You see, everyone I know talked to that takes it actually says great things about it. I am the research. I like where your head's at.
Workout, child. Woo woo.
Shin splints. If you could suggest one steroid for a 20-year-old to take, what would you suggest? If you don't have a medical reason, don't take any, because you're messing with your endocrine system.
I can almost.
But if you're absolutely, you're just gonna do it. Test in DHB. DHB is what I like about DHB is it's got a lot of the benefits of trenbolone without any of the side effects. Is it as potent? No, but it's actually pretty good. I've been on it for 3 months now, and I love it. No acne, no high blood pressure.
Ow! Crushed my finger.
Are you a vet? Yes. United States Marine Corps, baby. Semper Fi.
Just loading it up with this 10 that I found. Or those 2 10s. Gotta move out of the way. Sorry, guys. He can do it! 2! Oh, he only did 2.
So you do it.
Dad, you know I'm little. And you could bench. You could do 720. You can't do at least 5 of those. 1, 2. Oh dang. Okay, maybe I misjudged him.
150.
Don't believe me, just why? Don't believe me, just why? Why?
That's 200.
Uptown, funk it up. Uptown, funk it up. Yeah. Uptown, funk it up. 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 Gonna go look at some comments. Come on, Dad, do 5. Weak. Peter Griffin. Looks like a pull day. Should I start test at 14? I think I'm low.
That was 200.
Come
See if I can do 300.
Come on, Dad, do 5.
5 what?
He wants you to do 5 with these, just like I did. Come on, Dad, you can do it. Come on, Dad. Can I move this out of the way? So
What split is my man following? No, I'm having fun today. I'm just ego lifting.
I'm just gonna like move this.
What are you doing?
I want to move it.
Oh, okay.
Do a flip.
What movement is that?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. Entertaining the people, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to attempt a flip. Oh, wait.
Alright. Let's see where we're at here. Come on, Dad, you can do it.
Five.
Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce this. BBIKTO. Natural or enhanced. I'm assuming. I'm not natural. That's 16. That's the 16th time I've answered that question. Was that deadlift an all-time PR? No, 280 was, which is why I'm just going to load 300 on there and go for it, because it's taking too long.
Maybe I could get lowered to the ground with a little less weight.
Teach her some push-downs. She's in this mode. She will not listen to a thing I say to her.
I will. Just start teaching me. I'm bored.
Basmala, what time at your place? What are we talking about? Oh yeah, no, no, don't get me wrong. She will get buried in the screen if you let her, but she's pretty good. She plays outside. We also do a lot of stuff together.
And we play music. We're a band family. 2 saxophones, 2 percussions.
Yeah, her and I play the drums.
And Mom and Aiden play the saxophones.
Can't stop watching the Nerps, huh? There you go. There you go. Get over there. Does that do anything for you? So I asked time. Oh, what time? Oh, it's 8:20 p.m. How more ass for views? I mean, you could do worse. 621 Egypt. Nice. What are you running? Just TRT? No, for the 17th time, I take 200 milligrams of test a week and 200 milligrams of DHB. And in 4 more minutes, somebody else is going to pop on and ask that exact same question. I bet that hurt. How long have I been working out? My entire life. How long have I been training heavy? Since the age of 40, and I'm 50, so 10 years. You alright? Let me see.
My foot.
Let me see. You got it?
Just a little scrape on the skin.
Where?
Right here. But I for sure
I
banged
know
it.
that hurt.
I'm moving this out of my way.
Slow down, kiddo.
I'm moving both these out of the way. I don't trust either of them.
Yeah. Yeah, so her and I are both accident prone. We do this thing where we think about what we want to do and we go start doing it before we check to see if the path is clear. And I wind up eating shit. And I was in the kitchen cooking and this thing just comes flying across the living room and winds up with a pile on the floor right in front of me. You tripped over.
Oh man.
What exercises do I do each session? 3 days. We'll say Monday squat, Wednesday bench, Friday deadlift. Roughly. It doesn't have to be those days.
But he still
in
works
that
out
order.
every day.
Squat day, I do overhead press. On bench day, I do what do I do? Push-ups, curls. I'll just throw those in there usually. And then on deadlift day, I do rows or some kind of rowing back exercise. 500 kilograms, I lift you up, brah. Okay. You like training with no music. You know what? I usually put on a podcast.
He does.
Like Joe Rogan or something like along those lines. But talking to you guys is kind of hard, distracting. Pull-ups, weighted ones, one of the staples. I think weighted pull-ups and weighted dips are two of the best exercises you can do. And I would replace bench with weighted dips if I wasn't a competitive powerlifter. What's my stack when I'm not competing? This is the 18th time now. What I tell you guys, 4 minutes since I answered this. 200 milligrams of test a week, 200 milligrams of DHB. And when I'm competing for 8 weeks out, I start taking Anadrol. Do you get blood work regularly? Yes, literally every month, no more than 3 months. And I also monitor my blood pressure daily. How many push-ups can you take? My wife's on top. About a half hour's worth.
Then do it.
Good night and all the blood. Good night, Danny. I love you, brother.
Danny Wolf. I like your name a lot because
I appreciate that. Sharon, S-H-A-R-A. Sharon, I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I don't have glasses.
he needs them, but
Make the kid answer the gear question. What kind of gear are you on, Della?
What's a gear? No, seriously, what's a gear? Tell me.
I don't, Ahmad, I don't really do an arm day. I'll do it for fun if I'm bored. But with all the pull exercises I do, rows, pull downs, like these I'm doing with dumbbell rows, which I'm messing around doing single heavy ones. That's not a workout. That's just ego lifting. But if I'm actually doing rows, I don't find the need to have to isolate arms. Bench press, I think honestly one of the best tricep exercises is close grip guillotine bench. But if you wanted to have an arm day, the biggest thing to remember is if you're going to do curls or some kind of extension, whatever it is, whether it's rope pull downs or whatever, you want to lengthen the muscle as much as possible. So you want to work from this totally stretched position. And if it's pulling overhead, you just want to make sure that you have whatever muscle head you're working, triceps or biceps, lengthened as much as possible. And then it really doesn't matter what movement you do. Body weight beats fitness. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, I'm telling you guys what works for me. How's the weather in Vegas? Right now it's beautiful, man. It's like low 60s. Sharon, I appreciate your hard work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have you ever took part in an arm wrestling contest? I learned a long time ago, if somebody challenges you to arm wrestling, you're probably going to get your shit broke off. I did one arm wrestling competition, and it ended very badly, but I went into it kind of knowing that I didn't really know what I was doing. They mostly challenged me to it. Oh, you're a powerlifter, but you can't. Like, I knew I was going to lose.
He already knew he was going to die, but did it anyway.
Can you do a pose back legs and double biceps? I don't really know much about posing. Double biceps is you just stand. You get to be lighting, right? That's just this one, right? And you get the shoulders.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know. Quads look pretty good. I'm not much of a poser. I'd like to learn how to pose though. I really would, because someone said that if I did, I'd make an okay bodybuilder is what they told me. I'm not saying I would or wouldn't, but they said I would. Are you all natural? No.
I don't want to do that that again, not to lie.
I just started working out seriously. I'm 38, 6'1", trying to bulk up to 200 and start out at 155. You're 167. My only advice to you, and this is just from personal experience, don't dirty bulk. Like a lot of guys will just try to pack on as much muscle as possible. Like you do want to have an excess calories. You want to be eating more than you're burning, but you don't need to get huge and fat. You can, like I tell guys, eat a little more than you need and focus on getting strong, and the rest will take care of itself. You will eventually put that weight on. My calves, oh man, my calves are smaller than my forearms, and I stopped carrying about 10 years ago. Like, I'm not a bodybuilder. Like, it's like I had some guy tell me, he asked me, he goes, do you work legs? Or he told me I need to work my legs out while I was squatting in the video, and I had like 600 pounds on the bar. And I'm like, okay. But no, yeah, I have little tiny calves. I don't know, like little wiry bastards. I think my forearms are bigger. That's why I wear short shorts. Because if I wear long shorts, like imagine, like if you had my shorts down to here, like guys in the gym are like, you even work legs out. You can't even. Like, but if you see my calves, I walk around like that. It's like. Or my quads.
Oh.
My all-time bench, squat, and deadlift.
Sorry.
My all-time. Here you go, kiddo. Oh, it didn't go down the driveway.
Try again.
Can you refrain for a minute, please? My all-time best squat. No, I was going down the street. Anyway, so my all-time best squat is 680 pounds in wraps, or no, in sleeves. Best bench with a slingshot is 575, or 475, sorry. With raw, 425. And my best deadlift is 685, and I just did 720 tonight on the trap bar.
Back. Stayed out of frames for a little.
And you can actually look at what the records, like all that stuff's online. So if you type my name into openpowerlifting.watch, openpowerlifting.org, it's got all my best lifts on there, so they're posted online. You can look at them. But so my best competition deadlift, I want to say 670, but I've beaten that in the gym by obviously. My best bench is 465. That is monstrous. 520, 550. Those are solid numbers, man. They're saying you're ADHD, though. No, she's a bit of a spaz.
Yeah.
I would say so. You could attention deficit disorder. I would say yes, except for she's got straight A's. I mean, she just won an award tonight for chess club.
Want me to go bring it out?
Yeah. So they're saying you have ADHD, and I would say, yeah, you probably do, except for you keep excelling at everything.
Want me to go get my award?
No, nobody needs to see that. Wes, you can't even overhead press 135 for 15 reps with good technique. I don't know. I don't really try to do that. I'm sure I could. 135 for 15, yeah, I probably could do that. But I don't really train overhead press like that. You got to remember, like, I blew my shoulder out, so I try to work out for longevity and health, not ego lifting, which is ironic because I'm ego lifting tonight.
Comment if you want to see my medal from chess.
Yes.
No. I just wanted to look.
You are being a little bit of a spaz, sweetheart.
I probably shouldn't even be eating.
Are you eating? What are you eating?
Popsicle? What? I was hungry. This is the closest thing to me.
I want to see your daily routine and diet, girl. Yeah, her daily routine and diet is candy.
Yeah, and popsicles and ice cream. And maybe some meat.
Okay, go get the medal for chest. They're asking to see it.
Haha! I knew I was powerful.
Alright. I can do 225 strict presses every day. Yeah, right on. You know, it's kind of weird though. So West Coast Wolverine, you're pointing out like, you just said that I can't overhead press 135 for 15, which is a weird thing to say because I don't really train that lift, and how would you even know that?
Okay.
And then you come on and say you can strict press 225, but like nobody's like, what's your point? I don't understand like why you would come on someone else's post and try to brag as if someone cares or is competing with you. And if you can lift more than someone, that's awesome for you. I'm so happy for you. But it kind of makes you look like you're my age. You're 50, right? So for you to come on this post and start bragging about lifting or calling people out, like, one, we give a shit about you. I don't get it. Like, what is your point? So you can lift more than someone else. Like, what is your fucking point, dude? You're a fucking weird. You got like ego issues. You need to see a therapist. Okay? And you're all natural. Good for you. I'm not. I don't give a shit. Nobody cares about you. I'm not gonna block you, but you're a retard, dude. Go away. Like nobody on this stream gives a shit about you. They don't care that you don't like steroid users. We don't care that what your opinion is. Like I don't compete thinking about you. Nothing I do has you in mind. You have no bearing on my life whatsoever, except for when you insert yourself into my life. You understand that? When you try to get attention like that weird kid in the back of the class that no one's paying attention to, and then you start calling people out, like nobody gives a fuck about you. You understand that, right? Go away. That's West Coast Wolverine. This guy just pops on and he starts spouting off like we care about him. It's so weird. Like, I don't bring this guy up. I don't talk to him. I don't watch his videos. I haven't thought about him in months. And he's out here calling me out for supposedly not being able to lift as much as him. What are you, 2? What are you, a 2-year-old? I can lift more than you. Yeah. Can you? I've never seen you squat or deadlift. I'm a power lifter, dude. Go away. No, he's not a random stranger. This guy's been bugging my ass for like 3 years now. He just pops in and says stupid shit to me. I cannot stand this man. If he was standing in front of me, I would open palm slap him as hard as I could. He's annoying. He's got like mental issues. He'll make like 10 videos about me. I won't watch them. I don't watch his content. Nobody cares about him. It's like, dude, he pops on and like brags about me. I don't know. It's just so weird. Go away, dude.
Paul?
Unless he's deleted his videos, you should go back and watch them. They're doozies, man. Like this guy will sit in his bathtub with like his chest hair, and that's so fucking weird, dude. He's such a weird guy. He calls people out. Like he'll just like randomly yell at people, like "You're not as strong as me. I don't use steroids." And then he'll like make videos about how he hates people that use steroids or you know, it's so weird. But like the rest of us are just living our lives and we're not even paying attention to this guy. It's such a weird thing. You know what I mean? It's like he's demanding that we pay attention to him. It's so bizarre and annoying. And he's my age. He's 50. It's like, who acts like that? Come down to Canada. How do I block this idiot? I really don't want to block you, dude, but could you, like, just behave and be an adult, please? I don't care who lifts what. I'm not competing with you, so can you leave, like, stop it?
Father, can I show my medal?
Yes, show your medal, sweetheart.
Okay. So today I had chess club and I won this. So you can't even box.
The fact that he said come down to Canada.
He just said it again, I think. I saw the word Canada.
Did you take geography in school?
We're in America.
Oh. Can you imagine a 50-year-old man, like, challenging another 50-year-old man to fight over the internet? Like, oh, thank you, you want to step outside? Like, what are you, 2?
The freezer.
I'm going to try to lift this. And then I'm going to get offline because this moron's on there. I don't really want to block him. I don't like blocking people. This guy's he's just the most ridiculous human being you ever met. It's like he's either mentally retarded or he's got severe crippling self-esteem issues.
Or he's self-centered, who knows?
Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Do 5, if you can.
That's 300 pounds. Let's see if I can do the other hand. I don't know if I could. I could barely hold it. That was 300 pounds. No, what West Coast can't do that, but he'll, like, brag about one lift that he can do that's more than everyone else because he's the only one that trains it. And then he'll say he's stronger than everybody. It's so weird. Like, but he won't squat or deadlift. He won't do normal lifts that everyone else does, but he'll claim he's stronger because he overhead presses maybe a little more. While the rest of us don't even train that lift. And another thing is, it's like really weird to challenge a power lifter to a lift that's not part of the sport. You know what I mean? It's like going to like a NASCAR race and challenging them to like an F1 or my car's faster than yours. It takes turns way better. You're like, that was a NASCAR track, buddy. We go in circles here. Well, yeah, mine's faster around the turns. There's only one turn in this track. Like he won't pick a lift that a power lifter does. He'll pick like strict curls or something stupid like that. You know what I mean? Like, well, I strict curl more than you. Well, I don't strict curl, dumbass. Like, you don't think that if I trained that lift for a couple of months, I wouldn't be as strong as you?
I'm not that good at chess.
That's random.
What? They said fight me, chess girl.
Alright, let's see if I can do both hands.
What's your ELO in chess? I don't know what an ELO is, but I'm pretty good. West Coast Universal Wolverine. You're nothing, Charlie.
I can only do it with my right hand.
West Coast Urinal Wolverine.
Urinal? West Coast Urinal, yeah. West Coast Urinal, I like that.
Well, how much do you weigh, West Coast Urinal?
Dude, don't worry about him.
We're proud of you, kiddo.
Dude from Canada that Just screaming for attention.
Yeah, I know it's funny. West Corn Urinal.
There we go. Let's see here.
If my dad is mad at somebody or makes fun of them, I just do the same thing.
Remove.
By the way, I'm eating a popsicle. Fun fact. I just had to do that.
There, I just put him on a timeout. Sorry, guys. I won't block him, but I'll put him on a timeout.
Drama.
So you check this out. So now you guys go to his channel and watch. I guarantee you that he'll make like 5 videos about me, and even though I don't like interact with him at all or have nothing to do with him, it's hilarious. And it kind of sucks. I should have seen it coming. Like there's like guys that I really try not to interact with because they're really toxic. They're just they just kind of go to people's channels and start crap with everyone. And he gets under my skin. I admit, I do let him get under my skin. He just really bothers me for some reason. Because I don't know. Anyway.
Ew.
You know, it's weird because he always claims that he's natural, and he goes on and on and on about these natty or not videos, but he's got gynecomastia. So that's kind of weird, huh?
Hey guys, you want to see something funny?
Let's go back to the...
Oh, well.
All right. Before I log off, I'm going to try to get this. I'm going to get the other hand.
What?
I'm going to try to lift this weight. I'm not satisfied with that.
What's funny? What's your thoughts on West Coast Wolverine or Unero?
Fuck. What's my thoughts on him?
Yeah.
Honestly, I try not to think about him at all. I don't like him. I don't talk to him. I don't interact with him. And I think he's trash. I think he's got some kind of mental issues or some self-esteem problems because he's always inserting himself in other people's business.
What's your MOS?
Oh, wait, 44.
How much is that?
That's 300. I was able to do it with my right hand, but I couldn't do it with my left.
Why is Mike O'Horn so natty? I don't know.
Mike O'Hearn's, I think he's a meme at this point. Don't you guys think so?
Oh my God, West Coast guy keeps coming up. Yes, you can't do 135, 415, perfect form, perfect technique. Marine country, nice.
I don't know what the point is.
Gay.
All right, guys.
Gay. They said gay.
Good working out with you. I will see you on the battlefield.
Bye.